Hey, I'm Ryan from Fit for a King, and you're watching Me with Andrew Green.
Hey, I'm Andrew Green, and I'm here with the band that will freaking rock your face off. In a good way. This is Ryan from Fit for a King, man. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, definitely. I know that you guys are also from Texas, which is
Correct.
awesome because Texas needs more metal bands.
You can't have enough.
You can't.
Texas is a big state. You need a lot of metal
It is.
bands.
We definitely do. You're from Dallas, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're in Houston right now. Are you part of that debate? Is like, oh, what city's better, Dallas or Houston?
I mean, when it comes to sports, I get a little competitive with Houston.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Texans did beat the Cowboys this year, so.
They did. Maybe they'll win a Super Bowl one day.
Who?
I'm going to keep talking about those 25-year-old Super Bowls until the end of time.
All right. Well, we'll just wait and see, I
Yeah.
guess. So
the Astros won the World Series.
we
though,
did,
so I'll
man.
give
Have
that to you.
the Rangers ever won a series?
They've been,
Yeah.
but haven't won.
Proud of it.
Yeah.
So you guys released an album earlier, a few months ago actually,
Yeah.
Dark Skies, and man, let me tell you, when I listen to it, it's like a sledgehammer smashing my face.
That was our goal.
That was
we
the goal.
wanted people to feel like they're being hurt very badly when they're reading.
And it's in
reading.
all the
Listening.
good spirits as well. It's
Yeah.
really good. I'm going to read a quote that you said. You said, the album Dark Skies is far from happy. It's about personal struggles and the hardest things you face. Why do you think it's important to express personal struggles?
I think because a lot of people bury them deep down, including myself.
Yeah.
And if they don't bury them or can't bury them, they don't know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of friends going to like substances
Yeah.
or to harmful hobbies or stuff. I think facing things head on is the healthiest way to deal with things,
Definitely.
and trying to just find a positive way to deal with it.
I know that when you tell people that you have a problem, it can be very embarrassing in
Yeah.
some sense. It can be very, you're really self-cautious about it. Are you self-cautious about these songs when you sing them live?
First I was,
Yeah.
and the more I become open to them, and really songs are kind of therapeutic.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's kind of like me getting it out there, because once it's out, there's no taking it back.
Yeah. With this album, like I said, I've been listening to it over and over. I think it's awesome. It's super heavy. One of the heaviest things I've heard ever.
I'm glad.
Yeah. But since you're saying this album is far from happy, do you think in the future you're going to write with the same brutal heavy music? Do you think you're going to write like happier lyrics?
Potentially. The way I see it with metal, it's hard to write happy
Yeah.
and stay heavy, because then it's almost like contrasting.
Definitely.
I think a good way to put it is like writing songs about triumph.
Yeah.
Or overcoming things.
Yes, definitely.
So I think that would be my version of some happy songs. Slave
Okay.
to Nothing, we touched on that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Anything can be metal though.
True.
Like you should do a cover album of kid church songs.
That would be interesting.
If you're happy
Yeah.
and you know it, like just shout that with the top of your lungs.
Break down. Dun, dun. There we
Break
go.
down. You guys have a song called "Pissed Off," which basically describes my mood half the time. I don't want to be that person that asks like, "What pisses you off the most?" But I'm going to ask it anyway. Like, what pisses you off the most?
When there's pee on the toilet seat.
Oh god.
Or people
Yeah.
don't flush the toilet.
Oh man, that's a big.
I'm like, how are you like an animal? And there's times on tour where you go to your green room and there's only like 2 or 3 couches, but there's like 9 of you, and people put their bags on the couch.
Yeah.
So that's a thing
That's
a minor petty thing that pisses me off. Major things.
Yes.
People that complain about things that. It's kind of funny. People that complain about minuscule things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like complain to where it like ruins their day, and it's something that's so insignificant. But we live in a place that lets us tour for a living. And
Yeah, definitely.
lets a lot of us like go for what we really want. And I think when people complain about tiny little things like that, I'm like, man, there's probably
a million other
5
problems.
billion other people that would love to be in the spot you're in.
That's true. A thing that I also love about your band is that you're very outspoken about your Christian faith, which as a Christian also, I'm like, yeah, Christian metal.
Yeah.
So when you describe your band to people, do you say we're a Christian metal band, or do you say we're just Christians in a metal band?
I've really personally, I don't correct someone if they call us a Christian metal band, but I wouldn't introduce ourselves as that because I don't sit down and try to write Christian songs. It just, I write about stuff, and since I'm a Christian, it'll sometimes show in the lyrics.
But heavy metal since the beginning has been, saying, oh, that's satanic, blah, blah, blah. Which some of it is, but, not all of it is. A few bad apples in every group. Do you ever get judged for being Christian and playing the music that you do?
I haven't experienced a ton in my life, directly at me. We've played shows where churches have protested outside.
Oh, really?
And stuff.
And you're like, we're on your side. Well, kind of, but
not at your church.
Yeah.
You're probably
Westboro
twisting some stuff in the Bible I don't agree with. But I guess the way I'll put it, a lot of people, the way they portray God isn't a loving God. It's a God that's like a dictator where if you break this rule, punishment forever.
Yes.
And that's not what I believe God is. God's love.
Definitely. He's accepting of everyone, and hear other Christians kind of condemning people already when they're here. It's like you're judging, you're just supposed to love everyone.
Yeah.
At your home church that you go to, do the people there, do they know what type of music you play? When you say I'm a musician, they expect you to play like Casting Crown song or Chris Tomlin or something like that?
People in the community group would just be like, oh, you're in a rock band, heavy rock. They were pretty nice about it.
Okay.
It was awkward usually because they're like, why do you make those noises?
Yeah.
They were never like hateful about it.
Has your faith ever determined which bands you go on tour with? Because I know you toured with like Whitechapel, but does that ever like determine?
No, it doesn't. Because honestly, on tour, if you want to stay away from a band, it's really easy. Especially bigger a band is. Like, if I didn't want to, I could like not talk to Prada this whole tour. I'd just stay on our Sprinter. They could stay on their bus. And I kind of see it as an opportunity when we play with a band like Whitechapel. We've toured with Attila, to introduce a really positive message to a bunch of people that maybe in their whole life will never have another opportunity to.
Yeah, definitely. But if you got an offer to tour with Behemoth, like, you would do it?
I would consider it, because I think it'd be cool to be able to, as a Christian, go on stage and have the opportunity to present our message to
definitely.
Because there might be a group of people that never once have heard the message of God or even music that entertains that idea. So Jesus went into like way worse
that's right.
with Behemoth. And in all reality, I've met people that say they're satanic and they're really nice people. And I think we just have disagreements on some stuff. A lot of stuff.
A few things there. So Fit for King, like we discussed, hard-hitting, punch in the face, aggressive. What's the least metal thing you listen to?
Oh, I listen. Well, at home, I don't even listen to music much. I listen to sports radio the whole time.
Okay, there you go.
That's not. I guess the least metal is Ed Sheeran.
Ooh,
I love. I think he's a great singer.
If you think so, I'm cool with that. Not my cup of. I don't know. I like Katy Perry a lot, to be honest.
She has some good songs.
She does have some really good songs. That's my junior high year.
The stuff I can't get into is like mumble rap and all that.
Yeah, what about what's that Mo Bamba song or whatever that?
It gets stuck in my head, I guess.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, this has been a very awesome chat with Ryan from Fit for a King. Please go check out Dark Skies because it will be the most aggressive, brutal thing you have ever heard in your whole life, and that's saying with a lot of good spirits. I'm Andrew Green. Stay updated for a lot of cool things, and hey, man, we'll check you out later.